So one thing I've been thinking about is energy management. If I'm blasting my neurochemicals, say on Netflix, it can be video games, Netflix, whatever. It can be even porn. Like you're wasting your neurochemicals, you're wasting your energy, you're wasting everything, right? And let's say you stop that kind of behavior, and now you want to be productive and you want something better in your life. So if you go like, all right, I'm gonna do something amazing tomorrow, and you plan your day and you say, okay, I'm gonna be so productive, I'm gonna do this and this and this. I don't recommend writing so many things on your to-do list every day because you won't be able to get them done, and you won't be very you won't be wanting, you won't find yourself wanting, looking forward to the next day because there's just so much to do. So you won't want to live the next day. So let's say I say, hey, I'm gonna do this tomorrow. I'm gonna do this, and this. I'm gonna have a very good day tomorrow. And it's 6 o'clock, and you still have 4 hours to go. And what you do is you have come from a very unproductive life, and you're trying to get yourself on the right track. What is the one thing that's really gonna stop you from having a good day the next day? If you go like, okay, I already have a plan and I have 4 free time hours. I got 4 hours and I can do whatever I want. If you decide, if let's say you were binging on Netflix before this decision you made about being productive. Let's say you were the type of person that would just binge on series all the time or scrolling on social media. So even though you already made the decision to change and you already have a plan of action for the next day, and as you're completing your day today, 6 o'clock per se, and if you say, okay, I have this much available time, what will I do? Well, I get to do whatever I want, right? That's actually acceptable. But let's say you go and say, okay, I'm gonna get back to the one thing I was doing. Maybe it was video games, maybe it was watching TV, maybe it was scrolling on social media. Because you spent your free time doing the same thing that you were doing before you made the decision of changing, you will have wasted all your neurochemicals, all your energy, and the next day, even though you already made the decision to change, even though you have a good plan to exercise, chances are you won't do it. You won't do it. So this raises a question. So if I have free time, what the fuck do I do? And have found myself so many times involved in this, and I was dumb and very dumb because it is simple. You are some sort of addict. Netflix, video games, scrolling social media, whatever the hell it is. All right? You spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on that. You're an addict. So your free time cannot be the same thing you were addicted to because that will leave you drained. You won't feel like doing anything. And since you're starting to build up this momentum, you can't do that kind of stuff in your free time. Because, oh, it's only going to be 30 minutes. You know that's a lie. Why? Because you're an addict. If you accept that you're an addict, you will realize, okay, addicts don't stop. That's it. Addicts don't stop. If they start, they will continue and continue and continue and continue and continue. So, first thing, realize that you're an addict and prevent yourself from doing those things that you were doing before making the decision. Maybe in the future you can incorporate some of those things back in your life. Uh, you know, like less time spent on video games. Let's say you can incorporate that back, but not at the beginning. At the beginning, you gotta cut it out. Why? Because you're still an addict to those things. So first thing, okay, I'm gonna change. I have my plan. This is how I'm going to be productive. And since I'm cutting out all of those things, I'm going to have free time. Okay? I'm going to have bunches of free time. So even if you're bored, stay bored or do something different. Go out, spend time with family, play actual games, like it can be a board game, whatever. Like do that. Do something different in your free time, because if you're just bored and you have a lot of free time, you go back to the same things you were doing before making the decision of changing, then you're fucked. You'll never get out of the hole. So keep that in mind. I'll see you on the next one.